Happy New Year, Gemini. This is going to be your yearly 2022 love reading. This reading will be for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising Mars, and Venus. If you have a 5th house in Gemini, a 7th house in Gemini, or a Jupiter in Gemini, then this reading is for you. So Gemini, we are going to be using a new system this year. I've done these readings last year, the year before that. And I found these readings to be pretty accurate, but I'm going to be switching things up a little bit, and I'm going to be using the house system, i.e. meaning the zodiac house system, to do your reading. So we're going to be looking at how you are going to be presenting yourself to the world, your identity, and your appearance. So we have the High Priestess. Some of you may have Pisces in your chart. Some of you may not have Pisces in your chart, but from what I'm seeing right here, I feel that you may give off an aura of mystery, and I feel like maybe in the past you were in the forefront of things, especially because we had the North Node in your sign and it catapulted you into the forefront. But I feel, in 2022, as the North Node goes into Taurus, you may actually decide to take more of a back seat. You may decide to be more in tune with yourself during this time. So people could look at you as though you've had a transformation in regards to your appearance. Some of you, I'm feeling, could, want to dress more bohemian is what I'm hearing. Some of you may actually decide that you want to get in touch with your spirituality, especially because we have Saturn transiting your 9th house, which is all about higher learning and spirituality and religion. So some of you may present yourself to others as somebody that is full of wisdom. So you may definitely connect with others on a more spiritual level, I feel. So it's almost like you may have gone through some sort of awakening, or you could be going through an awakening in the now, and it transpires over to 2022. But I feel more so you will want to take a back seat this year. Not to say you won't be making any moves. You're still going to be making moves, but at the same time, it's going to be done, out of sight from others. And some of you could decide not to really participate in any group settings. This is going to be a year where you're definitely going to be more in touch with yourself, and you may want to find out answers. Some of you may even go back to church, or some of you may even start going to church. Some of you can get in touch with your spirituality even deeper. Some of you may decide to do tarot. Some of you may decide to learn about astrology. This is a very powerful card, right? I feel that people may feel as though you are going to be off the radar. So family functions you may not attend, parties you may not attend. It's almost like this is going to be a year of you laying low. Now let's take a look at your income and your money and your job. So we have the Strength card. So despite the fact that you are going to be laying low somewhat, you are still going to be focused on your money this year. I feel for some of you, a Leo may be of importance to you, or some of you could actually have Leo in your chart. There is an energy of you working diligently behind the scenes, gaining more confidence, building upon your confidence, and really exuding your power in the working arena. I feel for some of you that if you felt that in the past things were not going your way and you lacked certain confidence with things that you wanted to do, this is going to be a year where you'll be finding yourself, finding more confidence, finding your power, finding your inner truth, going after those goals. And this does definitely represent something to do with the spotlight. So some of you may be in the spotlight this year, despite the fact that I mentioned that you will be laying quite low. And when I say laying low, I feel it's like you will be very strategic this year. It's like I'm getting the energy of moving in silence. But whatever you will be working on, you will present it to the world, and it's going to be in a very bold and magnificent Leo-esque way. Again, I feel that whatever is connected to your money is something to do with the theatre. Some of you could be actors, some of you could be actresses, some of you could be performers, dancers, creatives. There's something creative that you are working on behind the scenes, but you will be presenting it. And this is going to generate a lot of wealth for some of you, because we've got Leo energy here. There's something also maybe to do with children. Some of you could be some of you could actually, I'm hearing child model. Some of you could have children, and you could actually be like the momager. Is that the right word? The momager, like the manager, like the mum. You guys get it? But some of you could be like the manager of your child. So if your child is doing something theatrical or they're in the public eye, you are going to be focused in this area. You're going to be focused on booking, their gigs, etc. You may even become a manager. This, for some of you, you may decide to become a manager yourself, or you could even manage yourself. Doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be managing your children. Some of you may not have children, but there's something definitely in the area of being in the spotlight that's going to generate a lot of wealth for you. Because I'm saying a lot because Leos are very, out there. They're very proud. They're very, confident. They have big personalities, and that's why I keep saying abundance, a lot of abundance. So, you may not see the money coming in straight away. However, I don't feel like whatever you're doing is for the money. This is something that you could feel called to do, especially because you're going to be in touch with your spirituality even more. You're going to be guided in this way. If you've been a Gemini that's been quite shy, this may be a year where you'll be putting yourself out there, is what I'm seeing. Even if your children are not models, you will definitely be taking on the role of, maybe helping your children, do well in whatever they're doing. Some of your children could actually be into singing, dancing, etc. Or this could even be you, if you are a person that's into, the theatre, performing arts, etc. Anything to do with creativity. You are definitely going to be focusing on this area to generate wealth. And for some of you, you may not be too fixated on, your job. Not to say you're going to leave your job. Some of you, I feel that you're going to be putting your hobbies more into the spotlight as opposed to what you did before. This is about you really being playful, finding new and creative ways to generate money. Okay, so you may start a project and you may not see money coming as yet, but at the same time, this is going to be something that you enjoy and something that you always wanted to do. So this is about incorporating fun and play, as well as it being in conjunction with your working life. Let's take a look at the third house, which represents your energy. Third house represents the mind, early education, siblings and neighbors. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, not good energy, to be honest with you, Gemini. So this is the energy of, I'm hearing deceit. So you could be living amongst people that you may not really trust. Now, this could be like your neighbors. Some of you may have a sibling or siblings that you may not have been getting on with, and this speaks about some sort of trickster energy that may have been looming for the past 5 months, 5 years. This is about trying to outdo somebody, is what I'm picking up. So I'm hearing cat and mouse. So for some of you, you may feel as though you cannot trust a specific individual. And this could be your neighbors, this could be your family members, which are your siblings, because third house does rule siblings. This is about trying to outsmart another person. And again, the third house does rule your energy, Gemini. And this is also an indication to say that, there is going to be some sort of mishaps. When I say mishaps, I don't feel like I'm saying anything new. I feel like you know about this energy that I'm picking up on. This could be you feeling as though you have to outdo someone. This could be an energy of you feeling as though you have to be 10 steps ahead of someone. This is about keeping your cards close to your chest. I'm hearing keep my enemies closer. So there's something that you feel that you can't actually reveal to another person. You feel as though someone is untrustworthy. This could be friends that are like family. You may not trust them intentionally, wholeheartedly I should say. You could actually feel as though these people could intentionally hurt you or sabotage you in some way. So you may feel as though you have to be on your P's and Q's. So there's a little bit of deception here. This could be like false friendships that you could be involved with. You know, I know we haven't gone on to the other cards yet, but this is like a card whereby you feel as though you have to be in a self-protective mode. You have to be 10 steps ahead, you know, because you could be around people. And again, this is like the neighborhood. This is like siblings. You may not trust your siblings for some of you, or your siblings may view you in this way, but there's something about winning at all costs. So there may have been some sort of family feud, and this unfortunately could still progress in the year 2022. And if that is the case, then maybe remove yourself from this individuals is what I'm picking up. In regards to, you know, your education, then there is something you may not trust about. Maybe if you have children, your children's school, you may feel as though, you know, you could place them somewhere better. You may feel as though you've been deceived by this place of study. And this could also be like college. Some of you may try to embark on a college course, but you may feel as though something's a little bit off with maybe the tutor or maybe the people at the desk that are selling you the course or something around that. You may feel like people are trying to hide information from you is what I'm picking up. And also going back to, you know, what the actual third house, because we're on the third card and it represents the third house. Excuse me, I know my voice is playing up. This represents the mind, and we have the Five of Swords. Five is all about change, and you could be, you know, around someone that is very changeable, and this could be your energy as well, because five does represent Gemini. So you could have a change of mind about maybe your living area, maybe, you know, spending time with, you know, siblings. There's something about your siblings where you feel like, don't want to make anyone paranoid, but it could be something about your siblings where you feel like there's something untrustworthy or they're leaving you out in some way. Again, the first card you have, High Priestess, laying low. Because you may pick up on this energy, you may decide, I want to, you know, isolate from these individuals because I feel like they're not being authentic, you know. And again, be quite mindful, Gemini, because remember, five represents change. You could have, you know, a change of mind. You may act too harshly and perceive others to be deceiving you, when in actual fact they may just be focusing on themselves, and you may feel like because they're going to hurt you in some way or because they're deceiving you, you have to hurt them first. So there's a bit of conflict here in regards to, you know, maybe your communication and how you connect with maybe some siblings. Could be two specific siblings or friends that are like siblings, or, you know, in regards to your neighbors. You may feel like someone may move into the area, you may feel like you can't trust them, you know. And for some of you, there could be someone that could be untrustworthy. Specifically, it could be a neighbor. This person could be a thief is what I'm picking up. So if you have that inkling, then you could be spot on. This is for some of you, right? And for others of you, there's something about, you know, maybe you enrolling onto a new course, or maybe you looking for a new school for your child or something along them lines, but there's something that you're not quite gelling with. But again, do your homework. Maybe friends or family members may have tried to deter you from sending your child to a specific school, and, you know, again, do your own research. Maybe for some of you, they don't want your child to go to a specific school because it is a bad school, or it is a bad college, or maybe it's a good college, but maybe they don't want you to gain that experience. Whatever the experience is, whether it's good or bad, you do the homework, but don't overthink, because there's a tendency here with the with the Five of Swords, to overthink and maybe, you know, think the worst when things are not so bad after all, right? So let's move on to the fourth card, which rules the fourth house, which is ruled by Cancer, you know, and this card represents home, roots, the mother, foundations, women, and femininity. And we have Page of Swords. So I feel like, again, some of you may want to actually, it's almost like you may prefer to actually, connect with siblings, and especially it could be your mother, because the fourth house does actually rule your mother. You may prefer to actually connect with others, and I say siblings as well, it could be others, online as opposed to face to face. So this is the energy of you maybe watching your siblings online, and you may not, or some of you may comment on post or not at all, because it's I'm getting the energy of you wanting to safeguard yourself, especially with the High Priestess card. You are very weary of who you may feel will hurt you or do something to jeopardize you in some way. Some of you may have a rocky connection with your mother, or some of you may feel as though your mother is acting a bit aloof and detached. Not for all of you, but for some of you. But this is about maybe someone wanting to keep their distance from another person, and it could be more so your energy, because you want to definitely, I feel, in the year 2022, take a step back and really regroup and center yourself. For some of you that do have a good relationship with the mother, you may actually be spending time communicating a lot with your mother over the phone. This is a connection whereby you have strong mental, you know, compatibility with a mother. So there's definitely going to be a lot of talking to the mother over the phone, even if you don't actually get to see your parent a lot during this year, because you'll be maybe detaching away. You will be conversing with your parent a lot, talking about ideas, talking about projects, goals. You have that type of connection whereby you are like friends, is what I'm picking up. I also feel that some of you may be studying from home. You may decide to do a home course, is what I'm picking up. So this is a lot of research that's going to be going on within the home. You may have children, so this could be a time where you're helping your children with homework, especially if you know, there's a lot of time with you spending time at home. So this is about you spending time at home, but also doing a lot of work at home. So some of you could actually be working from home, or you could be actually taking more of a leadership role in regards to your children's homework and doing an online course at home. So you're definitely going to be communicating, doing a lot of research, etc. Especially, I feel some of you are going to be embarking on a new course. Now let's take a look at the fifth card, which rules your fifth house: romance, love, play, fertility, children, self-expression. So this is very beautiful. So we have the 10 of Cups. So I'm feeling for you, Gemini. Some of you could be welcoming a new addition into your family. Some of you could be, again, doing something creative with your children, or your children could be doing something creative that's going to make the family proud. You know, if this is in regards to your children doing something in the areas of performing arts, then there's going to be a lot of celebrations, which means that your children will make you very proud, because they may compete, they may win competitions, or, you know, if it's you, Gemini, you are going to find that whatever you are doing is going to make your family proud. You know, some sort of work that you're going to be presenting to the public eye is going to be recognized. This is something whereby you will be, you know, celebrated for your creativity, especially in regards to the fifth house. Fifth house speaks about, you know, play. It speaks about being in the spotlight. It's all Leo-esque energy. Also, I feel that some of you may welcome a child into this year, or your family members, or one of your family members may actually welcome a child, or some of you could actually be spending a lot of time at home decorating the home. Some of you could actually move home as well, finding your dream home or decorating your home as well. In terms of, you know, your self-expression, again, this is strong energy here in regards to maybe yourself and your family members all doing well, celebrating about it, being happy, everyone's winning is what I'm seeing right here. You could have children and both children are talented, a boy and a girl, or you, your partner, and your children could all be excelling in the areas that you are focused on in the now. This is very fantastic news, okay? I do feel and see that you and your family, if you've got children, and if you are with someone, will be going away, you know, going away maybe to locations that are close to home, but spending a lot of time with family and having a lot of fun. Maybe you may have felt that everything was all work or everything was all about studying, but this is about you spending time with your family and, you know, doing fun things with each other that you may not have done before in the past. This is very, very beautiful. Now let's move on to your health and your fitness, your work habits and service. So we have the 5th house. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. You know, this card speaks about someone feeling, you know, left out in the cold, someone feeling isolated, or you could be around people that feel like this, because there's something about, I feel like you may want like a reset in regards to your health and your career, because some of you could be doing something that you feel is quite boring is what I'm picking up. 5 of Pentacles may speak about, in your regard, leaving a job. You know, 5 speaks about change. And some of you may want to change your job. You may not necessarily leave the job per se, but some of you may actually want to change your job because you may feel like it's quite boring. And this is probably one of the reasons why some of you may do a course so that you don't have, it's almost like I'm hearing it's my getaway, it's my ticket out of here. So some of you may do a course so that you can leave the job that you're in to start a new job. Again, there could be some sort of work colleagues that you may feel is not telling you everything in regards to the direction that the company's going in. You may feel left out in the cold. You may feel like you're being overlooked. Some of you may feel as though you're being underpaid. And for some of you, you know, there's an energy here, because with number 5 right here, that you could, some of you could actually leave a job or lose a role is what I'm seeing right here. You may feel quite betrayed, you know, and going back to the 5 of Swords, this is something that I may have picked up on earlier. Some of you may have felt that or something that is being hidden from you. And with the 5 of Pentacles, this truth may come to light in regards to finding out that someone wasn't as warm and as inviting as they made out. So for instance, you could be working in an organization and there may be a post going around and no one in your team mentions this post to you, even though they know that you will be perfect for the role. So you may actually lose out on this position because the people you are working around were not being honest and truthful, or they were not relaying information that could have been beneficial to you. So some of you may even decide to move to another department, but some of you, I feel, may feel as though you've been left out. You're definitely going to do some sort of reset in regards to your health, because you may feel quite low in energy, low in mood. So you'll feel a sense of maybe having to seek counsel somewhere or see a counselor to just lift your vibrations. You know, the number 5 right there representing change. I'm looking at the stars in the middle of the Pentacles, which represents a star to me, which is all about healing. So you're definitely going to connect the fact that your job could be making you unhappy. So some of you may decide to see a counselor, talk about your issues and your problems to try and gain clarity about your situation moving forward. I feel some of you will definitely be focusing on, you know, boosting your health again. This is about taking vitamins. This is about learning ways of trying to be healthy, etc. Because there is an energy of you maybe overworking yourself and still feeling depleted is what I'm picking up. So be mindful of that, Gemini, right? So let's take a look at your relationships, marriage, contracts, business partners, equality, and sharing. Oh, sorry. So we've got the Death card. So the Death card represents, sorry, we've got the Devil card. This to me does speak about there could be because the Devil card can speak about marriage, or it could speak about a toxic connection. It can also speak about addictions, etc. So with this being in the 7th house, there could be a relationship that you are in which could be quite toxic. This connection could be with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. Doesn't need to be, but there's an energy of, you know, feeling as though one may not. It's almost like you both may feel as though you're bounded to each other. You could be bounded to each other because I'm hearing sex is good, right? There could be a tie between the two of you due to the fact that the love making aspect of the connection is powerful and spicy, is what I'm hearing. And it feels as though that is the basis of what's keeping you both together, because there could be an energy whereby other aspects of the connection could be quite toxic, or you could be in a connection with someone whereby you're connecting to this person for stability, or this person's connected with you. There's something around this. There is a tie here, and there could be, you know, again, this does speak about marriage as well, but this to me speaks about an unhealthy connection, in a sense where maybe your partner may spend a lot of money, or you and your partner, if you have a partner, Gemini, you may not share your money with each other. There's something around maybe this person not wanting to share, maybe this individual not wanting some type of partnership in regards to maybe cementing the relationship, but still wanting to be as one in this relationship. For others of you, I'm picking up that this could actually result in a marriage, because you feel as though you've met, that's for a small few of you I just mentioned before, you feel as though you've met someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and vice versa. And it may transmute, this connection may transmute into an actual marriage for some of you, right? Because this person, I'm getting a sense, they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose a connection. They want to make the connection more evolved. So this could actually mean that you may actually sign a marriage contract for some of you, is what I'm picking up. Also, what I'm picking up here is there could be an energy of, or there is an energy of you merging with your partner. But again, with that Saturnian energy, with the Devil card being in Capricorn, there's some sort of restrictiveness here. So something could be restricted. And I feel for some of you, there could be a restriction in regards to taking a relationship to a next level. This could be with a Capricorn, and you may have been with this person for a while, and this person you could feel quite restricted with this individual. There's something quite rigid with this connection where it doesn't get the chance to, and remember, we have Pluto in Capricorn as well, but there's something, you know, restrictive about this connection where you may want to take the relationship to the next level, or this person may want to take the relationship to the next level. But because I'm hearing, because Pluto's in Capricorn, Pluto's about transformation, there is an energy of this, for some of you, this connection not being able to transform in the way it could transform, because there is a resistance there. There is a resistance with a transformation. So this transformation could mean evolving to a higher level relationship, such as a marriage, etc. I feel some of you will actually meet life partners this year as well, and that you know, this has a longevity attached to it. So for some of you, you may meet life partners this year, which will result into marriages. Some of you may meet this person at work. Some of you may actually merge money together, create a business with a partner. If you're in a relationship now, if you have an existing partner, you may actually try and create an actual business with this partner. It could be this partner's idea as well. Your partners, I feel they definitely want to merge money, but there's a resistance in regards to wanting to. Yes, you may want to be together, but there's some sort of resistance in regards to, should we have a joint account, or you know, maybe you are unsure about your partner's spending habits or vice versa. So there's the energy of you both wanting to be independent in that financial regard, right? Let's move on to the 8th card, which is merging spiritual, sex, intimacy, shared finances, inheritance, taxes, loans, joint ventures, partners, resources. So we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this indicates to me that there's going to be a little bit of unpredictability, I feel, for some of you in regards to, you know, some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius. Or you could deal with these individuals, or a Capricorn or a Pisces. There's going to be a resistance in regards to you actually giving of yourself. You know, this is a Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands could be like very highly sexed, and in the reverse it's like maybe overly, you know. So this to me indicates maybe the focusing on, I should say, your base chakra may be of importance. Now your base chakra is your root chakra, right? It's the chakra that stabilizes ourselves. When everything is taken care of, we have food, we have warmth, we have shelter, etc. We feel stable, we feel grounded, then we can build upon that. But some of you could be single and you may feel, or even if you're in a relationship, you may feel as though things are not evolving in the way that you want them to be. And again, there's something about maybe connecting with someone and it could just be based around the physical, and you may want to take it somewhere, but this individual, I feel, either yourself or this person, because they're not grounded, there is a fear of really letting go. And you know, there's definitely, I feel, with the base chakra, there's an energy there. So it will be beneficial for you, Gemini, to actually maybe do base chakra meditations this year. Not all the time, but whenever you're feeling unbalanced, just focus on that. And in general, we should all be doing that, right? But this card is a representation of, you know, merging spiritual sex with someone. So if you're in a relationship with someone now, again, yes, I do feel like the sex is spicy, it's hot, but you may feel like there's something that is not taking it to the next level in regards to, you want to feel as one with this person, and you may just feel like this person is quite service based. And this could also be a turnaround in that regard as well, with this individual that you're connecting with could actually, you know, let loose their emotions, their feelings. Some of you, this person could travel all the time. This person may live somewhere else and you could live somewhere else, and you may not feel safe to actually give your heart or give your all. And you could be in the energies of wanting to just, you know, because Leo's rule the heart, you may want to give your heart to this person, but you may feel like, because this person's unpredictable, Knight of Wands in reverse, it makes you fearful to do so. It doesn't make you feel safe. It doesn't make you feel stable. It doesn't make you feel secure. You know, because the base chakra is all about that security. So you may be a bit on edge here, but you'll be working through that with this Strength card here as well. It's at the top, so I just tie the two in. money, you may feel like, if you, there's something about money being up and down in the middle of the year for some of you, because there could be something here whereby you could miss out on a promotion, or you may feel a bit bored with your job, or you also may be focusing on, I feel, saving this year. You're going to be calling time on, if you've been a person that's always spent money frivolously, hope I said that right, then you're going to be calling time on that. You're going to be saving more this year. Some of you could be saving for a holiday this year as well. Inheritance. Something was quite unstable in the past in regards to money, and in regards to, I feel like you're going to be separating your finances this year. If you merge your finances with a partner, even if you haven't got a partner, this is also about you not revealing your balance to anyone, because you feel like you may have given out too much to others, and your focus could be on self. And if your finances were unpredictable and up and down in the past, it's going to change this year. Because again, Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's going to change this year. You could actually want to, I feel like in regards to your finances and merging with another person, you're going to bring the focus back on yourself. This is about being more self-focused and getting to grips with your finances and not running away from them. Not trying to take the shortcuts. Sorting out your finances. Realizing where you don't need to spend and how you can save, etc. Because I feel like you're trying to save for something, which is a holiday, and you're not going to, or it could be a home as well, with that stability energy there. So this is about you and a partner could actually, if you're in a relationship, you and a partner could actually come together and decide to not spend as much and cut back and save and take it from there. Now let's move on to the 9th card, which is about travel, wisdom, higher learning, philosophy, higher education, law, religion, spirituality, cross-cultural learning. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some sort of healing that you are going to be embarking on. So some of you, I feel, definitely may seek out a counselor this year, and you may also want to seek out a family counselor, for the whole family as a whole. Some of you, I feel, are going to want to go down the route of healing thyself. So again, number 6 here, you want to find a balance. And some of you may feel like, maybe I've overthought about this. Maybe I can trust these people, or I can trust my friends, or I can trust my siblings. So some of you may feel the need to actually heal and mend bridges with your friends and with your siblings. Some of you, I feel, may actually want to, I'm hearing, go on a pilgrimage. Or some of you may actually want to find the answers through textbooks, find the answers through, religion, find the answers through spirituality, find the answers through your own findings. Because you may feel like there's nothing around you that can give you the answers. The only person that can give you the answers is yourself. I feel for some of you, you may actually want to take a break from maybe, college. If you're doing a course in college, you may want to take a break with your family. There's definitely going to be time out. So for instance, if you're doing like a master's, if you're going to university, you're definitely going to be maybe taking a break. And I'm not saying a break in regards to when there's a holiday. You may actually take time out maybe 6 months, and then return back to the course or extend your course, because you feel like, or you may feel like your family needs your attention, and you may feel like you need to give yourself more attention, self-care, self-love, maybe going to see a therapist, maybe, you know, doing your own research, maybe about spirituality. It's all about healing thyself here, which is very, you know, important, and which I can see is going to be very important to you as well, which is going to be very beneficial. Maybe some of you may actually go away for a while to get a break, maybe away from your family or with your family. Okay, what I can see for your 10th card, which rules the 10th house: career, long-term goals, status, public image, fame, reputation. Couldn't get the word out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in the position of career, long-term goals, status, reputation, public image, and fame. Come on. So you've gone from Five of Pentacles right here to maybe someone trying to take a position, I feel, away from you, maybe feeling left out of a job. And I feel more so you're in this job, it's either you're bored of this job, or someone may withhold information from you so that you don't actually exceed in the role that you're in. But unbeknownst to them, the universe, God, or whoever you believe in, is going to be granting you a new favor, you know, because whatever is yours, Gemini, will always be yours. No person can ever play God and try and block an opportunity away from you. So this speaks about maybe getting a financial windfall. It also speaks about, I feel, you know, whatever you're doing, especially if it's something creative, it's going to seek the attention of the masses. And for some of you, you could actually, I'm hearing some of you could win the lottery. That doesn't really come up in my reading, but you know, this is like the Most High granting you a gift, like, here you go, here's a new start. This new start could also represent a new job for you. So for some of you, you can get a new job that pays you more than what you were getting before, or your actual job can give you a bonus, or the actual job that you're in could have this role that comes around again, and you do actually hear about it, and you get this role that's in the same working field that you're in right now. But this does speak about gaining recognition for your talents. So whatever job you're in the now, you are going to be recognized. You are going to, you know, you could either be referred on to someone else, you know, whilst maintaining your job in the now. You may hear of another position because of how well you've done at your job. You know, your boss may tell someone else about your expertise, and then that's more money coming in. That's more opportunities for you, right? Also, for some of you, if you're doing something creative, you could actually really start seeing the money coming in the now. This is about opportunities. This is about prestige, because this is my Capricorn card, and Capricorn actually rules the 10th house. This is about being in a position that, you know, guarantees, for some of you, definitely 100% fame. You know, whatever you're doing that's creative is going to generate a level of success and a level of fame and recognition and respect is what I can see here. Okay, and I'm looking at the star right there, so that does represent to me that you will be doing, some of you are going to be doing something in the public eye. Okay, and whatever this is going to bring a lot of attention and respect, and also financial wealth. So you can't go wrong with that, really. This is a new opportunity for some of you, an opportunity that you've been waiting on for a long time. Maybe some of you have been waiting on some money so that you can do a course, but this is whatever you're doing or going to do in 2022. You know, this is gonna lead you onto a new start and lead you on to, you know, maybe your future long-term goals, your career. Some of you may be doing jobs that you don't enjoy, and now you're gonna get opportunity to actually get into the job that is going to be your long-term job, long-term position. And we also have with the 11th card, which rules the 11th house, which is all about friends, groups, clubs, organizations, humanitarianism, and networking. So we have the King of Pentacles. So some of you, a Taurus could be of importance to you this year. This is speaking about, you know, some of you are going to find your place that you call home. And this could be in regards to a club, a group setting, and an organization. And this could be someone, this is definitely like a boss, or this is someone that you could work with, or someone that you are associated with in some way. And, you know, with the King of Pentacles, he represents Taurus energy. And Taurus energy represents, you know, home. Yes, Cancer energy is all about the home, the mother, etc. But this represents to me like stabilizing something, finding your soul tribe, you know, longevity, loyalty. So you will be finding your soul tribe. And some of you may join clubs and organizations, join charities, create your own charities this year. And again, with these charities, you may gain a lot of money. So I'm hearing for some of you, you could create a GoFundMe page, and you could be gaining a lot of support with this page. And this could come from, you know, maybe this King of Pentacles person. This person may actually want to support you in some way, or you could actually be creating your own type of charity or your own group, you know, and you could be gaining a lot of funding, maybe from someone that's got a lot of money. This King of Pentacles could be someone from the government, but I'm really feeling so it's someone that you're connected to. And this is about you feeling stabilized and feeling as though you found your true soul tribe, is what I'm picking up. So that's fantastic for card number 11. And card number 12, we have the Hermit. Card number 12 represents the 12th house, which is all about healing, solitude, connecting with self, spirituality, and what's hidden, and karma. And as you can see, the first card is High Priestess, last card is Hermit, and High Priestess is Pisces. Last card in the deck, or in this reading, is the Hermit, which represents Virgo, and they both oppose each other. There is an energy of you disconnecting from others, and that I said it, that's going to be the theme for you this year. Disconnecting from others to heal yourself, disconnecting from others to find the answers from within. This could be done through spirituality, this could be done through reading, this could be done through religion. Some of you, I'm hearing that this could be done through learning about your speaking to your mother or a grandmother, learning about your family history, wanting to do the inner work, really want to do that inner work right now. You're definitely going to be connecting with your spirituality even more. This could be done through reading, I feel, for you, and communication. And you're going to be taking time out to reflect on, I'm hearing past deeds, or, you know, we can do that from time to time. You're going to be taking time out to reflect. And there is going to be an energy of you growing more self-aware this year. And being very, I'm hearing, mindful in the way that you interact with others, or who you allow to interact with you. Your focus may just be on immediate family. Your focus may just be on people that you feel you can actually trust. And there's going to be an energy of, you know, more self-reliance on yourself, realizing that you can actually achieve what you want to achieve. You don't need to really rely on others like you may have done so in the past. And this is about you reflecting on the way things have played out over the years and evolving from that, wanting to evolve from that, and trying to evolve from that, which is good. This is about self-growth as well, and stepping into a new mature way of being. This also talks about you spending quality time alone, and also time alone because one could be studying as well. So again, there's a revisitation of a course of study that you could be doing, but in your own time, after you feel like you've healed, because you may feel like things could be quite burdensome, especially in the job area as well, and especially in your health. So this is about focusing on your health and healing, and then going back to in your time when you know your body's ready to, when you know you're emotionally and mentally ready to. And your advice card is first base chakra, which I spoke about. Courage and faith. I embrace courage, faith, and adaptability as they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change or of the future. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a warrior. I am not a victim. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. Strength card. I'm ready and eager to move forwards. So this is about you really focusing on stabilizing yourself. And once you begin to master that, you're going to come to the understanding that, you know, I can build upon this and I can achieve what I want to achieve. I can have what I want to have. Again, some of you may actually connect with someone that's in your friendship group. King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, because 11th house speaks about, you know, friends, connects, networking, groups. And King of Pentacles is a husband figure, so you could connect with someone that you have a relationship with, someone that you may find loyal, etc. You may meet this person within a friendship group. And going back to the Ace of Pentacles, your career does look bright. If you're doing something creative, you're going to stand out, you're going to shine. You know, offers will be presented to you. People are going to want to help you to push you up to that next level. You're going to be connecting with some real serious people here, is what I can see. You could be getting, I feel for some of you, promotions, new job opportunities, getting paid for your work. So it's going to be a very eventful year for you, Gemini. But I feel more eventful in regards to transformation in yourself. So that's what I have for you. I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.